Well, hello guys, I'm back and not with the video that I said I was going to come back on, which I will still be doing that video either this afternoon or tomorrow, but I wanted to come on and participate in Dolls in the Cradle, and I wanted to answer her questions. She said she wasn't really calling it a tag. She wasn't putting a hashtag with it. But she just has 5 questions that she answered on her channel. And I will have her channel in the title of this video where you can click on it and go check her out. Matter of fact, I will have in the description, I will have the link to the actual video where she's answering the questions. It's just 5 questions, and so I wanted to participate in her questions, and I'm gonna have to say that number 1 is a very hard question for me to answer. Very hard. And when I tell you the question, you'll know, or tell you what it says to do, you'll know what I'm talking about. So number 1 is, say something nice about yourself. That's very hard for me to do. I have always been very, very critical of myself. I don't know how to say nice things about myself. To be honest, I don't. But for the sake of the question or the statement, whatever however you want to word that, I want to say that I can be fun to be around if people will allow me to be. Is that saying something good about yourself? Nice about yourself? I don't know if that falls under that category. That seriously is about all I can think of, because my critical mind starts saying, oh, well, you're not really good in that area. You not really do that. You don't really, But I'm going to say, for the sake of the statement of what she's asked us to do, I like to have a good time. And when people will allow me to, I can be pretty fun to be around, I feel like. So, sorry about that beeping. Let me see if I can put my computer on silent here. Now, maybe you won't hear it. Okay, so, I got past that one. The other 4 is easy to answer. That one was very hard for me. I just, be honest, it was hard for me to think of something nice to say about myself. Okay, number 2. If you had 30 minutes to spend $5,000 in one brick and mortar store, what store would it be? I would have to say Walmart. Personally, I don't go anywhere anymore. It would probably be online. But yeah, I guess if I went to a brick and mortar store to spend money, it would be Walmart, because I could get, basically, for my needs and wants and desires, I could get pretty much everything I'd need right there. Okay, so number 3, name something that gets on your last nerve. Being constantly interrupted when I'm trying to craft. There's other things things that could get on my last nerve too, but that is one thing I struggle the most with at this point in my life, is every time I get in my craft room to start crafting, there is one interruption after another. If you watch my previous videos, previous video, the Rocking with Becca, I discussed that in that video. So I will leave it at that. Being interrupted constantly when I'm crafting. That gets on my last nerve. Alright, number 4. Tell me something you can never find when you need it. To be honest, I guess I could have said that nice about myself, couldn't I? I'm very organized. I am a very organized person. I guess that could fall under being nice, saying something nice about myself also. Well, I come up with something else. But I do. I have a place for everything, and I put it back in those places pretty much all the time. I won't go into the big discussion, but I did lose something yesterday in my time of anxiety, confusion. I did lose something yesterday, but that's just a rare occasion something like that happens. So there's not any particular thing that I could say I always have trouble finding it, unless you want to talk about my phone. Because I tote my phone with me from room to room, because I want you people to be with me 24/7. So anywhere I go, pretty much, I take my phone. Well, then I will lay it down, and if I'm in a hurry, I'll forget where I laid it and go to the other room. I'll lay it down, I'll go to another room, do what I was going to do, and then I'm thinking, okay, which room did I lay my phone down in? Where's my phone? And I have to go looking for my phone. So basically, that's the only thing I really, except for rare occasions like yesterday, but basically my phone is what I search for the most. Okay, number 5. What is your favorite part of your daily routine? That is after supper. And if you're not from the South, supper is the evening meal, is dinner. After our evening meal, after supper, hubby and I always sit down in the living room, and we get us a cup of coffee, and we sit there. We might chat a little bit. We each get on our computers and do our own little thing, but we hear in the room that if, together, if we want to say something to each other, we can. We're right here in the room, in the living room together, and we have our coffee, and most of the time our little dessert, which lately it's been having to be sugar-free for me because my diabetes is getting bad. But anyway, we that's my favorite part of my routine of the day. I wait my whole day. I'm waiting for that time that I can just, okay, everything's done for the day. It's time. We get our showers. We've had our supper. We've ready to sit down now with a cup of coffee and a dessert, whether it's a sugar-free cookie or whatever it might be, our little dessert and our cup of coffee, and we sit down in here and we're ready to relax, maybe chat a little bit, get on our computers. That's my favorite time of my routine, daily routine. All right, guys, that was just 5 simple little questions, but I did want to participate, and I hope you enjoyed hearing these answers. And excuse me, there's another thing that gets on my nerves, which is part of interruptions. Every time not so much in my doll videos, and I don't know why, but when I get in there on start to do a craft video, I yawn and I yawn and I yawn. I don't know what it is about that room. I don't know if it's because I'm just sitting there and not really moving around and getting a lot of oxygen. I don't know, because I don't do that so much on my doll videos, but on my craft videos, I yawn, which is part of interruption, because I have to stop to yawn, stop in the middle of a sentence and yawn. So, anyway. All right, let me get off of here. I'm in the talking mood today. I don't have people to talk to except for y'all. All right, guys, go check Ann's channel out. I will have the link to her channel in the title, so she will get this and know that I've participated in this. And then I will have in the description the link to this particular video where she is asking these questions and answering them herself. All right, guys, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.